FBI releases a new video of the person that was dropping off pipe bombs around the Capitol. Let's check it out.
Pascal.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Pascal back at it again with another pop-up video. Be sure to follow me on Instagram and on Twitter, The Pascal Show. One word, hit that like button down below. And let's not forget to crush that subscribe button. If this is your first time checking out this channel, right here. Anyway, let's jump into this one. This is some new one. This is a new one. FBI has released new video that is surrounding the Capitol pipe bomb investigation. These are new angles, new stuff of the suspect or the person that has been walking around and dropped off those 2 pipe bombs in various locations. Let's check out this video, shall we? Let's go.
This correspondent Pete Williams joins us now more with that. So this release just in the last few minutes, how does it advance our understanding of what the FBI is looking for?
Well, what the FBI is hoping is that somebody will see this video and think that they recognize some characteristic of the person in the video. Now, they have not said whether this is a man or a woman, but there are several scenes here. This is walking down an alley between the Republican National Committee and the Capitol Hill Club, which is sort of the Republican club right near the House side. Then you'll see separate video that I guess that's on a loop there, the person walking back and forth. The separate video and the longest one is the one that you started out with, which is the person on the sidewalk walking along in a residential neighborhood. This is South Capitol Street, which, as the name implies, is the street just to the south of the U.S. Capitol building.
Hold up. What is that person doing right there? Why is this person, because you'll hear my theory in a second here, but why is this person peering off in the corner like that? You see that? Why are they just, what are they looking at? I'm wondering, are they looking for I think they're looking for security cams. Real talk, they're just looking up the wrong pole. Which, as the name implies, is the street just to the south of the U.S. Capitol building. Person enters the frame here and then, after that time, puts the backpack down. And we don't know whether this is a man or a woman, but the FBI is hoping that there'll be something about the way this person moves, the mannerisms. They've said before that the suspect was wearing a gray hoodie, a face mask, carrying the backpack, and had distinctive footwear, Nike Air Max Speed Turf shoes with black, gray, and yellow details. Now, it looks to me like, and I've not confirmed this with the investigators, but those are the shoes that they say that the suspect was wearing. But when we go back to the video, it looks to me, and I'm sure they want to know who that person is that walked the dog past, but it looks to me like this person reaches into the backpack and takes something else out. And I'll tell you why I think it's well, I guess we didn't see that section. That's why when we cut away from the shoes. But it looked like they were putting on some kind of dark glasses. Then you see them walking past the Capitol Hill Club, which is right near the Republican National Committee headquarters. The U.S. House of Representatives office buildings are just visible. It out. And just getting a good stretch while they're walking.
At the top of the frame there.
A good stretch.
The FBI has given us a...
Because terrorism can be very strenuous on the back. Real talk. And the chest. A lot of, you need to stretch out that chest as much as you can. Get the chesticles some air and stretch. You know what I'm saying? They're just working on some yoga moves here.
A little more detail on what these 2 homemade pipe bombs were. They say they were placed sometime between 7:30 and 8:30 p.m. the night before the Capitol riot, so that's January the 5th. That we knew before that they were made of metal pipe and that they had a common kitchen wind-up timer attached. The FBI has now said that this was 1-inch pipe, and interestingly, that the explosive material in the pipe was homemade black powder, not the kind of black powder that you would buy to perhaps load your own ammunition rounds, but homemade black powder. And the FBI also says that this person may have taken something out of a car or entered a car in an area right near the Capitol between 6:30 and 9:30 p.m. So they're still offering a $100,000 reward. And the hope is, I mean, they simply don't know who this is, and they're hoping that someone may recognize the movements of this person, what they were wearing, maybe saw them that night. So to answer your original question, and what they're hoping for is some tips to help identify this person.
Pete, I have a few questions just based on what you described there. Let me start by asking you, does the FBI have any suspicions about why the bombs were planted the night before the president's rally and the Electoral College vote? Do we have any more information as to the timing of this?
Well, I can tell you that the former head of the Capitol Police, Stephen Sund, who stepped down as the head of the Capitol Police, thinks that the pipe bombs were planted as a diversion because they weren't discovered until the next day, until just before 1 o'clock, which is about the time the rioters were starting to head toward the Capitol. And he believes that they were planted there to be a diversion because it did draw a lot of police away from the Capitol to respond to these 2 reports of pipe bombs outside the headquarters of the Republican and Democratic National Committees. But, you know, that in itself raises a question. If they were planted the night before, why weren't they discovered something like 12 or 19 hours later in the afternoon? They were planted the night before. Why did it take so long for them to be found? And as the FBI has said, they were viable devices. They had a 1 hour timer on them. Why didn't they go off? Were they intended to go off the night before or some other time? We just don't know the answer to those questions.
Yeah, and so to that point, that was the second question I had for you about how they were supposed to actually go off. Was there any reason to believe that, you know, given the way that it works nowadays with cell phones and cell phones pinging off at towers based on this individual's movements around the town, is there any digital footprint or tracing of interest to the FBI? Have they commented on that?
Not that I know of, no.
All right, Pete Williams live in D.C. for us. Pete, thanks.
Now, the thing is I want to know, like, real talk, I'm looking at this guy walking by that's walking this dog. Now, I would want to go and make sure that I'm talking to that person who's walking the dog. Or if they can ever find out, like, whoever's watching this video right now that might know the person that was walking on South Capitol Street at around 7:40 p.m. on that night, the night of the 5th, if I'm correct, please holla at your boy, or at least, actually, more importantly, holla at local authority, because you might have walked by the person that dropped off pipe bombs. Just saying, if you saw anybody who was suspicious, real talk, because it seems like that's the only person, at least in these videos, it's the only person so far that has walked by and possibly crossed paths with this person. Okay, so anybody who has any information, please spread the word. Let people know about this. You know, spread the good word. Okay, that's all I'm asking. Okay, so let's break this down. Okay, let's talk about this really quick, because obviously they don't know if this is a man or a woman or anything of that sort, and obviously we all have our theories. We all have our thoughts. Here's my theory. This be a woman, y'all. This is a woman. I think this is a woman. Most definitely. It's just the way that person is walking. And it's almost like they're trying really hard not to sway the hips, trying to stay fairly neutral in how they walk. Now, I could be wrong. It could very well be a man too. But at the same time, the way the person's walking seems to me like this is a woman trying to look like not a woman. And of course, you know, the covering up and everything, that makes sense. You got to cover yourself up if you're going to do something as a terrorist act or as treasonous as this. OK, absolutely. You don't want to get caught. But there's a lot that's going on in this video that just seems to me like this could very well be a woman. There's the part where there's this person, they're walking, and it's just how they bend over to get stuff out of whatever they're getting out of the bag. Like, just watch this. They drop it down, right? But then it's just how they go down. To me, just seems very, I don't know. Either they're very, very flexible or it's a woman. How their gait, how they're walking here, to me, comes off like it's a woman. Now, this is me generalizing like a mother lover. I could be completely and utterly wrong. I could be wrong as hell, okay? I probably am. I'm probably wrong. But this is my theory, you know? Maybe they wanted it could have been anybody, you know? But it's everything from the shoes all the way up to how they're walking, etc. But like I said, if anybody out there that's watching this video knows any extra information about this, please contact your local authorities. Please contact as many people as you can, the powers that be that are important, that are integral in taking this person down, because this person should not have been able to do what they did, period. But they knew what to look for. If you notice, this person is looking for security cams as this person is walking by. Bends over, grabs whatever he needs to get, turns around. I'm guessing that they're trying to put glasses on. Yep, they're putting glasses on. Then they look over. They could see, like, they're peering over, like, what is that over there? What is that over there? They're clearly seeing either security cams or they're looking at something else. Maybe they're trying to figure out where they're going to put that bomb. But real talk, this person is up to no good and is trying to find places to put this thing, I'm sure. Right? So, please, if anybody has any information on this, I appreciate the FBI bringing out more information and more footage, more angles. I think that's really important that we all see this. Real talk, for anyone who knows anything, please contact the people, the important people, the people that need to be contacted in regards to this, because this person needs to be brought to justice. Real talk. But my theory is that this is a woman. I really do think this is a woman. Yeah, anyway, comment down below. That's the video. Let me know what you think. Do you think this is a man or a woman? Who do you think the suspect could very well be? Comment down below. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to hit that like button down below, and don't forget to crush that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. Be great to have you a part of the Pascal Show family. You know you want to. Go crush that subscribe button. Anyway, gotta get going. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. And I'll see you guys tonight. I'll be going live at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. This is the Pascal Show. Bye.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.